Hi guys, we're live. It's the qualifying stream for the last race of the season, round 17 of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Join us and see who takes pole position. So we're live, and it's the qualifying stream for the last race of the 2020 Formula One World Championship at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And my God, has it been a year or two? We should have some guests coming on as well. But yeah, come and join us to see what happens here. Um, yeah, obviously Verstappen looking fast in practice, but Hamilton back after missing the last Grand Prix due to COVID, and yeah, so which is a shame because George wanted part of me wanted George Russell to get another opportunity, getting his first win because, as I said last week, he deserved that win without a shadow of a doubt. So yeah, what I will do is I'm going to put in the link now, and if anyone wants to come on, they can. So, right, and obviously, Abu Dhabi, it being a night race, night race, twilight race, right, the perfect way to sort of end the season. So, as the sun sets over the Abu Dhabi desert, so does the sun set on another world championship. So yeah, like I said, anyone that's in the chat and wants to come on and have their say, by all means, right? Well, there it is, mate. Come on in. Another. So they're using, I think it's the hardest compound in their range. It's track temperature 29 degrees, air temperature 23 degrees, 61% humidity, and the wind direction coming from the west, but only about 5 kilometers an hour. It's not too bad conditions, really. Pretty much perfect for this Grand Prix. Right, obviously Abu Dhabi with its famous pit exit, right, going underneath the circuit and back on. I do like this, especially when it's like on the game as well. Is how the sun sets is beautiful, beautiful. What in a box? Well, that'll be the world one. Yeah. So yeah, they're expecting it to be close between the Red Bull and Mercedes this weekend. Now, obviously, the major battle in this Grand Prix is the fight for third. Third spot is up for grabs in the constructors' title. And Mercedes, with their lovely tribute to their team on the engine cover for the livery, every name of everyone that's involved in building another championship winning car. So, which I think is a very nice touch, because there's so many, about 2,000 people back at the factory that work on the car, design the car, build it, right? And they don't get to go to the Grand Prix and be in the limelight with the drivers and everyone in that comes, right? Chris, right? The link's there. How to watch live? I do not. It's on Sky, and I cannot show it live, right? Because of copyright. So, but I can give you the commentary for this session. Yeah. I think you'd have to find some other way, because I can't give it. So, but I'm not watching it live on Sky, so it'll be completely live from where I am. So please stay tuned, and we'll give you the best commentary we can. Give me your thoughts over the Mazepin video incident. Should he be dropped? Should he just be allowed to apologize for his actions and move on? Yeah, let us know. So the session has started, and the two Haas cars already out. One of them being the Fittipaldi name. Right, but link is here if anyone wants to join the chat. Right. So right, I'm just going to quickly. So first to start his flying lap will be Kevin Magnussen with his teammate Pietro Fittipaldi, who's the grandson of Emerson Fittipaldi. Obviously in replace of Grosjean after his horrific accident in the Bahrain Grand Prix, not the Sakir Grand Prix. But as we see a Ferrari coming out the pits and a Red Bull, Magnussen starts his first flying lap of this last session of the Formula One World Championship for 2020. And we got Chris on
2 times in a row.
Hey, guess what?
What? Where's
I
the
gave
app then?
you the link. I gave you a link, mate. Look, right, the link is here. Stop being a bottle job and come on here. Right, if you're gonna say I'm gonna come on and talk facts and talk the truth, get on your ass and get on here.
Don't be bottle jobs like in the national team.
Yeah, man. I gave you the link. What more do you want? Right, I can give you the link. You know, I'd roast you about Hamilton. Right, and it's like I'll be like how Hamilton does with Max Verstappen. He'd be gone in his rearview mirror.
Video,
Right, he'd be seeing like Max Verstappen in his rearview mirror. Like, bye, this is ready. Right, jog on. But for anyone else who wants to come on, by all means, right, you can have your say. And like I said, you can have your say as well, right? If you've actually got evidence that can back up that, right? I mean, look, like Wayne, come on in, man. Let's get a campaign and protest. Come on, get him on here.
Protest.
right? Yeah, like I said, the link's here. Wayne, I will actually send him the link as well.
You don't feel sorry for George Russell.
Yeah,
Don't bat away
that
and
only
have
that
to
one
try him for
chance that should have
Mercedes.
been his. I'm glad for Perez, right? Right, especially if he's going to be his last moments in an F1 car. I hope it ain't. But
It shouldn't be.
Russell,
It
man,
shouldn't be.
seriously, he deserved that. He deserved that by a mile. He dominated. He dominated everyone. He battered the hell out of everyone on that circuit. Right? I mean, seriously.
He's pretty cursed, man. He's cursed.
Yeah.
Whenever he's on for a good result, something happens.
Yeah.
I know he's got his first points, but
I thought
I
that
don't.
shot that is that Charles Leclerc?
Yeah, he's got a Sebastian Vettel helmet on
Oh.
for the last race.
Oh, he's doing a tribute to his teammate.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he won't run into him in the race then. I've got Aaron's. Oh man. Right. How to? I can't show it. Obviously copyrighted, so I can't watch it. Like on Sky, you'd have to find some other way of watching it. Right. But I can give you the commentary, and then you can watch Channel 4's highlights. I mean, the fact that you only get to watch one live Grand Prix now, which is the British Grand Prix, it's a fucking joke, to be honest. It's disgusting.
It should be.
Right.
It should be live on Channel 4 and Sky.
It should have been. Yeah, it should have been. Well, no, to be honest, really, it's because like Sky could do its own channel with FP1, FP2,
Yeah.
F2, race 1, race 2, right? BBC and ITV can cope with that, right? BBC ain't got the space, the time, the money to do that. Whether Sky can offer them 10 times more money or twice as much more money and give them more coverage. So you can see the business side of it, right? But yeah, it's like I said, I think for whoa, Hamilton very wide there. That was not.
No,
Oh,
that.
he's got.
Oh my
He's
god, he
on
still went
pole.
fast.
Yeah, it's because of the others. He's a 10th. He was only a 10th down.
Oh, but Bottas.
Oh no, not even that. He's what? He's 10th down after that. I think if he didn't have that little error there, he would have been a lot faster. But riding a rumble strip, that's gonna send shivers down his spine.
I got a horrible feeling as Albon's doing well in this last race.
Yeah.
And keep his Red Bull seat for some reason. Perez has to day it, man. Oh, hang on. Hamilton's time been removed.
Yeah, it's because he ran
Track
wide. He
limits.
ran wide second to last corner. It's this bit here. Look, watch race replay. Just a little bit too much pace.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Oh, I hope that doesn't fuck up the car. You watch this. He'll come out with a comment now. See, washes as usual. Shit. Right. Cheat. Right.
Well,
No,
you can come on.
I'm sorry. You could, if you could say like his time's been deleted, right? That means he's like he's obviously a cheat, right? I'd be disappointed if he wasn't doing it at once every blue moon, right? Because if you're constantly on that circuit and you've not, say, practice session and you're doing a 20-lap run, if one of those times ain't deleted because you've run wide, you're not doing your job properly. Do you know why? Right? Because you're not pushing the limits. You're not finding the limits and pushing the limits. Wayne.
Yeah, I'll come on for a bit, but I've got to go. I've got stuff to do as well.
I know you. I mean, we at least we know you can come on.
Yeah.
So did a Peter
I haven't
Raymond.
even got out of bed yet, so
What?
haven't even got out of bed yet.
Lazy bastard.
Yeah.
That's how I would be in a hospital ward. Well, it's
Yeah.
not exactly I'm going anywhere, is it? It's so right. So the lineup in a minute. Bottas first, Perez second, 3/10 down, Albon fourth, Albon third, Russell nearly lost. No, Latifi nearly lost it there. Stroll fourth, Sainz fifth, Leclerc sixth, Ricciardo seventh, Ocon's just gone up to eighth, Verstappen ninth, Norris 10th, Gasly 11th, Vettel 12th, Kvyat 13th, Raikkonen 14th, Magnussen 15th. Hamilton is down in 19th, but setting a fast lap time as it is. I think. No, I don't think he's pushing. No, he is pushing. So, yeah, he'll move himself back up the grid. And Giovinazzi still with no time set. So, obviously, his first one must have been deleted. Hamilton's moved up to 7th. Probably just getting over the shock of running over those rumble strips. Well, you feel it. You really do feel it when it happens. So, because I think it was 2006, we got to go where Racing Point are now. But back then they were called Midland in 2006. And they had the cars jacked up as they were taking everything apart, cleaning it, put it all back together before the next race. And we asked if I could get in the car. Right, so they let us sit in the car, and you're literally just sitting on padding. Right, you have a seat that's not even really a seat, right, and the rest of it's padding. And I'm like, is this what they got to rely on? He said, yeah. And the fact that you're on that and you're lying on the floor, scraping the floor, and then hitting curbs, that is gonna hurt. It hurts like hell. That's why when you see little moments like that on the rumble strip, you're like, ouch.
Yeah, I pretty well want to be in there, would I? In that bloody car, doing that. Verstappen's moving up the grid now, second.
I've got
He's very
my hand in the cockpit. That turns. How did he do that? Oh, look at that. Jeez. We covered that well. Oh, no.
I got stuck my hand in the cup.
I'm not going to say what he was doing with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's he been doing?
Right, I'm sorry. It's designed to fit around you. How can you?
Oh my god!
I mean, what is it? What next? Because the lap was bad. It was raining. We're going to be like the F1 version
Oh,
of Thai, right?
oh,
Verstappen.
please don't.
It's everyone else's fault or everyone else's little issue, apart from yourself.
You got to love Tide or got to love
Right?
him.
It's like
Positive man.
Thai with Arsenal. It's never
Positive.
Arsenal's fault. It's everyone else's. It's everyone else's fault. It's not ever Arsenal's fault.
Like, even if Arsenal don't relegated, we still won't. But if they do, it will still be Arteta win.
Hang on, they didn't pay the toll for the darker tunnel. Right, it's 50p a go going down that tunnel. Do you know what? When they came up with that, right, for the first race, I'm literally like, I want an accident to happen in the tunnel. Like, I want, like, if someone hits the wall in the tunnel by going too fast.
Where is it? Is this in Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, Abu Dhabi.
So this is the last one.
Yeah, I think so. Is it the last one?
Yeah, I think it's yes, it's the last one. Yeah,
Yeah, they finish.
Abu Dhabi is always like you can. It used to be between Abu Dhabi and Brazil at one point, but now it's definitely Abu Dhabi. Which is kind of nice in a way because the sun sets and it's setting over a season. So, and I don't mind the circuit. It's quite difficult in terms of setup because you've got the straights, then you've got the tight section of Sector 3. But it's like with like I was just saying about that tunnel, right? You can imagine what would happen if someone had an accident in that. Right? He had an accident and yeah, it would just cause carnage, wouldn't it?
Especially with Kimi Raikkonen.
Yeah, but what happens in terms of like recovering the vehicle? Like, what? Who's going to recover it? Seriously?
Yeah, Kimi Raikkonen was on. Well, his car was on fire in practice, wasn't it? And he had to get out quick. Yeah. Well, it wasn't a close on. It was just a little bit of fire, but he went out. Yeah, where the top pit is, but it was all right. Kimi Raikkonen.
Yeah.
It's all right. He just took his time.
I told you, he's Iceman. You can't melt him. You can't melt the Iceman, mate.
Yeah, Kimi Raikkonen winning the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. That's the most memorable one.
Wait, who's the ice?
2012.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm doing it. I'm doing behind me.
Keep working all four tyres, Kimi.
To be fair, it did have a point. I'm like, you're talking to someone who's won a world championship, who's been in there since 2001. I think he knows how to warm the tyres up. like, I think he knows how to lead a Grand Prix.
And when he won in Austin, that was priceless as well. In 2018, everyone was there for it, and he went effing fine, yeah.
Yeah, effing fine. You gotta love. I'm sorry, those are the sort of characters you need in the sport. To be honest, right? There's always gonna be one that's like it's like Nicky Lauda in a way. It's just straight and up front, just no rubbish at all. Right? No rubbish like that. Just an excuse. You just say it how it is. That's why when he stopped in Japan, that decider, he was getting angry with his team because the team obviously they would come up with all their rubbish, PR rubbish that the car had a problem or this, that, and all the other, and he was like, no, right? It was too dangerous. No, okay. Hamilton went fastest, didn't he?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, we shouldn't be surprised, should we?
Yeah,
This is-
even after having to get through.
Oof. All your teeth, don't look there, man. Spinning round.
Right. Oh, George Russell 18th. Yeah. Really does upset me at the fact he only got that. It's Q2. It'll be Q2 in 7 odd minutes, 6 minutes, something like that. Yeah. What, they use a new set, didn't they? Yeah, that's the problem. The problem Hamilton's got now, he's used 2 sets of softs. But I don't think they'll be using softs anyway. I think he'll start on the mediums anyway. So it's just softs for qualifying. Because obviously they're looking at. Yeah, they're looking at. I just watched the replay of Verstappen's. Right.
Well. Hang on. Christian Horner's there now. Christian Horner is there, so they should be saying to him, "Don't do a double wheel Ferdinand. Yeah, get the contract out for Sergio Perez. Give him all he wants. Give him all the numbers. You can't tell me. Albon's better. No chance. Perez, Red Bull say, do it now.
Yeah.
Sorted.
I mean, you're speaking to the converted here, mate.
It should be happening. Honestly, God, if it doesn't happen, I'm not having this. I'm not having this 1 year. Oh, just give him 1 year out. Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah, I mean, but it's their academy. It's what they're hell bent on using their academy drivers. Kvyat's grown up as a driver. Gasly, no. But then Gasly's won as well. He's won a Grand Prix. So if that's the case, they could quite. That's the problem. Right.
I don't.
Oh, the head restraint was coming off. Not his.
I don't.
But how's they managed to do that? It's designed around him. I've never seen that before.
Oh, well, it only happened with massive stuff and more, isn't it?
Someone get a sander, just like sand it down. Like, get rid of some of it. Yeah, I'm. Yeah, I don't get that.
mean, Fittipaldi could be a shout for the hot seat with whatever doors on with Mazepin after his accident.
Got Fittipaldi. Yeah, it'd be nice to see the Fittipaldi name on the grid. To be honest, right? Obviously,
I mean,
I ain't seen it myself, but
but I hope it's Talamaya or Schwarzman who gets ahead of Mazepin. Just imagine if Mazepin didn't do that. It'd be alright, wouldn't it? If he didn't do it. Oh, it's just stupidity.
So now session 2 starts. Jerry Haran, where have you been? I haven't seen you in ages, mate. I'm okay. Let's put it that way. How's things in India? Because it's in India at the minute, so
I remember Grand Prix in India.
Yeah, the Indian Grand Prix in 2013. And they said they were going to be back in 2015. And do you know there's only one winner in that. There was out of the Indian Grand Prix. There was 4 of them. 2011, 2012, 2013. 3 of them. Sorry. Right. There was only one winner.
I think Vettel won it, did he?
Yeah.
Indian Grand Prix.
He led every lap apart from until the 2013 race. And the only reason he didn't do it for the 2013 race is because they had it was the season where they had tyres that would last 6 laps, right? Soft tyres that last 6 laps and medium tyres that last 20 laps, right? So it forced everyone to do 2 or 3 stops. You know the season where Silverstone had all those tyre blowouts because they were so soft, right? But he had to pit after lap 2 because the tyres were useless after lap 2. So, and the problem was he couldn't start on the mediums on qualifying, right? Because I think back then you started the tyre you started on after did your lap on in Q3, right? Was the tyre you started on, right? Until they changed it because what they realised is everyone who couldn't get pole didn't bother doing a lap and just went on the medium tyre. So. But yeah, he was the only one who won that Grand Prix and got fastest lap and got pole position. So I'm not missing that Grand Prix too much.
Well, there's been yours of Grand Prix, hasn't there? That I've done by.
Yeah, I mean, and loads of circuits like you had the US Grand Prix, Detroit, Miami, Kyalami, South Africa, the Pacific Grand Prix in Japan. I can't remember what circuit that was. You've had obviously Nürburgring is not on there anymore. There's so many famous circuits are not there, which is a shame. I mean Nürburgring, honestly, I wish they did Nürburgring. Not
Yeah.
the whole, not the Hordschleife, but
I think I don't put an early shout in for next season. Only if it happens. Yeah, what happens with the Red Bull seat as well? If it starts seeing Albon together at AlphaTauri, I think they'll be stolen points consistently. But it depends who gets the Red Bull seat.
it's Albon's time deleted.
Funny enough, I was just talking about him.
Wait, what?
I think no matter who you put in there, to be honest, it's always going to be difficult.
Because
Right,
Max Verstappen's done be
the
favourite driver and all that.
Well, the team's preferred driver. Right, see, you're playing number 2 pretty much. You know it. It was like Barrichello with Schumacher.
And even Jason Button, back in 2009 with Prawn GP, I think it was.
Well, yeah, that was probably the only chance he could.
Yeah.
But, like, everyone wants to go about the car, and people want to all go on about how it's the car that won it, right? Prawn GP were about 1.5 seconds quicker than everyone else, right? That's why they dominated at the start of the season. Once Red Bull started catching them up, Jenson Button had no answer for them. Right? Yeah. That's why the second half of the season, he was only picking up podiums or that, or this or that, because they couldn't invest in developing the car even more. And 2, we all know that if he's on an equal playing field like he was the season after, right? He went from a top 5 championship to a top 4 championship. We all knew pretty much by the Korean Grand Prix, we knew Button was going to be out of it, right? But he was like, no, I'm still fighting for myself. No, why don't you go and help Hamilton? You're out of the title race, right? What you do is you help your teammate, right? That's like, and you do, and that's what loads of teammates have done in the past. But no, I'm just worried about myself. And there was a number of situations. I mean, I think he finished second in the last Grand Prix. I'm like, well, one, you didn't put pressure on Vettel to try and win the Grand Prix, or try and overtake him to back him up into Hamilton, so Hamilton can win the Grand Prix and try and win it. Because Hamilton needs to win the race. So, yeah.
It's time. Gone past half 1. Right. I've got to go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No,
Right, thanks for coming on. All right, take care.
No, so.
Yeah, if anyone wants to come on the show, by all means, right, I'll send the link again, right. Everyone's welcome to have their say, right, or right. There you go.
Come on, Peter, where you at?
Yeah, man. You said you were gonna come on here and chat the truth. What you know is your truth is complete rubbish. Utter rubbish.
I done a video on Lewis Hamilton.
Your facts do not add up. The stats do not add up in your favour. And you know it.
You can't handle that Lewis Hamilton is the greatest F1 driver ever.
Stats.
the stats and records do not lie. Simple.
Yeah, they don't lie.
Like it doesn't mean we're not doubting what Schumacher done,
Look,
what
you
Senna
can
done.
look. It's one of those, like, yeah, what Schumacher done, right? And even what Senna had done, and he only won 3 compared to Prost before, right? But what they've done on the circuit, right? Don't doubt their talent and what they've achieved. Not anyone's achieved, right? And if you feel that Schumacher was better, there's quite an arguable argument saying, yeah, he was better, right? Because maybe the competition at times was a bit stronger. 2003, he really was pushed to the limit. But the thing is like with everyone else, unlike Mercedes aren't making mistakes. Not maybe generally the fastest car. Right? Everyone that thinks they're just the fastest car clearly doesn't watch this properly, because at times they've not been the fastest car, right? But they don't make mistakes, and that's how they capitalize and don't get defeated badly. If you get where I'm coming from.
He's actually had 3 podiums for Sauber.
Yeah.
I thought he only had the 1, which was in Malaysia, I think it was. Where he should have won. Well, he could have won it.
He's doing his outlap, and I don't think he set a time, and that's the problem.
I think that is a shout though, Perez for Hearts. Because
I think it's a definite shout.
Because if you're considering Red Bull, they don't go away from the feeder team.
He's gone into the pits. He needs to stop.
Obviously, with what's happened with Mazepin, Haas might spin. Well, Perez is available, so just don't dare him. And yet, Miss Schumacher yearn from him. Because that's what I want from the. If you're creating a team,
I mean, Vettel's on the limit at 10th. The 2 McLarens. Look at this. You got Perez and the Racing Points are struggling, right?
It's happening in the den. It's happening then.
And McLaren are dominating qualifying.
The battle for third.
If they finished there, right, and finished. Oh, Perez is out. Oh, he's got a. Has he got a penalty? Isn't he?
I think.
And he's got it must be an engine penalty. Yeah, so I think he's got a.
No, that puts the tax on the pigeons now. But to be fair, Sergio Perez and
take a grid penalty to change it.
That's probably why.
So that's why. So he'll start at the back of the grid.
He was still finishing in the top 10.
Yeah,
because he'll make his way off the grid.
They're benefiting, and they're only 10 points behind.
And you can't rely on Jan Stroll, can you? I think I said a couple of weeks ago, didn't I? I said Mclaren would be the 3rd best team at the end of the season.
Yeah.
But obviously, after last week in Sahir Bahrain Grand Prix, Racing Point winning, it completely changed it then. But now it's changed again.
What's that? Sorry,
I
I
think-
done.
Yeah, I'm done stiff with Mclaren.
Yeah, if the way it looks like in a minute, I would say that McLaren might do it. It'd be good if they do it, to be honest.
Next
Get that name back
season's
up to it.
yeah, next season as well. Daniel Ricciardo and Lando
Well,
Norris.
at McLaren's history, they should. But the goes fourth. Vettel's down on 11th now. Does Vettel improve? No, he stays 11th. So Vettel out of Q2 yet again.
I think Vettel being in the top 10 for his last weight will be good for
Stroll
him.
stays 5th. Ricardo goes up to 11th, but not at. What about Albon? And Renault are down there as well.
Albon's at turn 19.
If McLaren do not capitalise on this in the race,
then they have bottled it.
they have literally bottle jobs. Arsenal FC.
Yeah, Albon be alright.
4th. Was only a 10th off
Verstappen.
Stappen. So that's pretty good lap time, to be honest.
I think Albon's the one to watch out for, because he knows he needs to do something to save his seat at Red Bull. Yeah, I don't think he'd be out of F1.
I don't think. Do you know what? I don't get why Giovinazzi's there as well.
It's because of Ferrari, isn't it? Ferrari want to.
Oh man, I don't get it. You got Ilott there. Why don't you stick Ilott in that car? That's how Leclerc came into F1. I think Ilott would do a better job.
Or even Schwarzman, probably.
Like, it's not exactly like Kimi's under pressure, is he?
He's ice cool as ever.
It's cold as ice.
If he came, that's not.
Right, that's why like Santa loves him.
I kind of feel sorry for Vettel this season.
What do you mean, sorry for Vettel?
No, because he hasn't performed, has he? Because of the car. And his last season as well. It's not at Easter.
Look, it's like we said before, from that accident in 2018 in Germany, it's gone downhill since then. It's not the same. But Jerry Haran, the link is there. Please, I'd love to see you come on the show, honestly. But yeah,
I think Renault are out of it.
Needs to help from the back of the grid get Racing Point third, right? Then it is like a crime, to be honest. It is like a crime because I don't see Stroll. I see Perez still probably doing a better job and probably get more points than Stroll, and he'll start 7th. He'll start in the top 10.
I can't believe Perez doesn't have a contract with Racing Point.
Steve, what is the best way to feel mentally right and get enough eat? Is the fact that it's just I find things to as a distraction. A lot of things. F1 distracts me from what's going on. There's football. All right. What? Zara give me suggestions. My sister. All right, family.
We have to get you out of bed.
Right. Yeah, it's just doing the little things. Just like the normal routine things you do in the mornings. But spending time with family is a lot. What?
And I've actually started an Instagram page called Wellness by Zara, which actually gives tips and tricks on how to build a diet.
Right.
Give me a shout out.
Right. Apparently, my sister has done an Instagram page called Wellness for Zara by Zara. Sorry, because she's doing her master's degree in psychology at the University of Portsmouth. So she set up this like Instagram page of how to like be sort of prepared and tips and tricks to be mentally stable. Which, to be honest, that could link quite well to like how to manage like liver conditions and being mentally prepared to deal with liver trauma and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a shout out for her. So if you want to go check that page out, um, right, here's wellness. International, right, right. I'll put it in brackets and name. You could look it up on Instagram. Right, let me have a look. I'm just going to quickly look this up. Hang on. Right, nope. Right, I can't. Can you, so, can you send that link of the page? I'll try to get the link before this stream ends, but it's something you could probably look at. But like I said, just like I said, learning things to do, hobbies, the stuff you enjoy doing. Right. Because I'm sure there's always something that you like, always enjoy doing, and I mean, I mean, after this, I want to go back, back on the PS5 and play on the PS5 for a while. So and there's stuff on there I'll get motivated to do.
So take it your one day off you want to get the PS5.
See, look, season performance, Hamilton Verstappen, 9.1 to 8.6, 9.0 to 8.9, 8.2, 8.2 to 7.2. And then you can't do that. You need a Red Bull. He's saying he's faster. Yeah, but you keep going on like he's the next coming of like Ayrton Senna, right? Right? Yeah, but he's a legend of like Yas Verstappen, yeah, the Yas Verstappen who never actually won a Grand Prix. I mean, God's sake, he might as well just been like Hamilton's dad, Nick Hamilton, or his like, he didn't do anything. He just sat there and played number 2 to like Schumacher. That's as close he got to the front of the grid. The time I saw him was in an Arrows, right? And we all know how Arrows did with Damon Hill. I mean, we all say about Perez, right, getting sacked. Imagine getting sacked by Williams after winning the championship for him. You must have done something really wrong.
True point.
It's
Yeah.
they wanted Villeneuve in a car who never actually raced a Formula 1 car in his life. I'm like, what the? Yeah. But then, to be fair, they went on to win it next year, didn't they? So
Yeah. Good point.
what?
I can't find the link. It used to be in my
Tag name. Right. So at
and then you just put well left.
hang on. Well,
Fine.
right. If you go on Insta, it's the link is there to look up on Insta. Yeah, and then they've got a couple of, but as I say that we've got qualifying the first times. Bottas fastest 1:35. Verstappen the 10th off. What's Hamilton doing? Albon 4th. Sainz 5th. Norris 6th with Stroll 7th. How many points is that? That would be 10,
Yeah. That would be
18
enough.
points. Well, it depends how much. 18 points. I don't think so. Cause the Stroll would get 6 points. So
Perez finished in top 10.
just say we were going on this as it stands, 6 points. That means they'll get plus 12. So yeah, at the current stage, it'd be enough. Then if Perez gets then higher than I think ninth or higher, they get it back because they'll get it ninth and higher because if they finish ninth, they're level on points, but because Perez has won a Grand Prix. But yeah, if it goes ninth or higher because they've won a Grand Prix racing point, they would get the position.
I think we can all race between Mclaren and Racing Point.
No. Oh yes, definitely now.
I think Renault are out of it. Unless something traumatic happens.
Uh-huh. Right. So 4 minutes left as they're going out for their last runs. Hamilton out first out of the top 3, 4.
Bloody hell. Darcy got away with that. Against Hamilton.
Jesus.
I think Darcy's in the woods.
So it's Hamilton goes on his flying. That is about coming onto the second straight now. Coming towards the end of sector 2. DRS braking for this multiple of corners now into sector 3. This is where the tight section begins. Little twitch there. Back on the power. Come to the last technical part of the circuit. He's purple in both sectors so far. And look at that, it's right along the wall. Come on, get it tight for 2021. Perfect. Throw the last corner. Surely this is pole position. It is. And Bottas down in sector 2.
What art?
Norris is third.
Oh, he's done it.
Bottas has stilled it.
Oh, Verstappen. I think. Ooh. Oh, he's done it.
Took him long enough.
Oh, you. Stephen's not happy.
Fair play. Yeah, well, fair play for all, but no, but then I think that finally he's got a pole position. He's in a Red Bull. He's in a slower car. I'll give him credit, but I'm not having this like these bunch of fans that keep moaning every time that he's not in the right equipment. Well, he's how has he got pole there then? Right, the car's got to be good enough to get pole, isn't it?
The only problem with Verstappen doesn't start the race well, does he?
Oh yeah, that's the problem. He's then got to try and get it off that grid. Honda are not good at getting their car off the grid, so I'm not too fussed.
So it's going to be, I think Bottas and Hamilton will
Right,
get him.
everyone, this is where everyone's going to be jumping up and down about Verstappen, right? That's it, right? Hamilton, right, and all the Hamilton fans should be sitting like, yeah, and right, because to put it quite easily as this. First time they've not been on pole position in a hybrid era. Wow. Oh yeah, this the thing is that whilst everyone else will be going on about Verstappen getting pole, all the Hamilton fans would just say this.
Simple as that.
Bothered.
I think that's
Yeah.
Verstappen.
He's got how many poles has Hamilton got? He's got another 90 odd poles to go from Verstappen if he's going to be that good.
May as well give Master Verstappen a made-up trophy.
Did we also check to make sure that he didn't go past the yellow flag full throttle?
What's the yellow flag in Q3?
So Verstappen on pole, you got Bottas second, Hamilton third, Albon fourth, Norris, I believe, was fifth, wasn't he? In the end,
Yeah, fifth.
Again, and Sainz sixth.
Sixth or seventh, I think, from what I've seen.
Look, right. That puts them I mean, because it's all about the fight for third. To be honest, let's put it that way, right? Because second place is pretty much decided, unless Bottas retired. Well, yeah, it is really, because if Bottas doesn't retire, he's going to be third or fourth, right? So, you've got to worry about the third place in constructors, because that's key for those teams. And Ferrari, like McLaren, look like they're gonna they're making the most of this disadvantage that Racing Point has. And Perez has probably got to have the race of his life, because Stroll is, I think, in qualifying has not been able to keep up with the McLarens. I mean, do you really see Stroll making a challenge on them?
No.
I don't think so.
Maybe Perez, if he was up there
Yeah.
in Stroll's position.
Where's the? Yeah, so that's Verstappen's third pole in Formula One, I believe.
So not many then.
Well, it would have been 4 in Mexico, but like obviously someone doesn't understand yellow flags. But hey, what can you do? Like the only thing I got, the thing is that at the time, not even like even Christian Horner tried to defend him on it. And I'm like, you don't what
No.
ads? You alright?
Yeah, man. No,
he just scored, doesn't he?
I'm good, and no, I just wrapped up on Sarcasm City with Yannicka, Rose, and Flawless. So yeah, man. I'm gonna be on a few shows today. So I've been on that one. I've been on yours, and I'll be on my watchalong and match reaction. So busy today. Very, very busy. Possibly even calling on the Terrence as well. I don't know. I'll have to message Terry later and ask him if he's doing the call-ins, because obviously I'm a moderator on the channel, so I'll have to ask him if he's doing a call-in or not. So he's doing a call-in.
Yeah.
I'm going to give my opinions on the game, because if we lose today, I'm not happy.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
say-
to be honest as well, is that I need to get in contact with him. 'Cause he said like he was gonna do an awareness stream on a particular week that he
Yeah.
messaged us. Now for whatever reason, it hasn't happened. If that's the case, then it's fine. But yeah, I just want to know like when we can do it at some point.
Yeah, I hear you.
But
I hear you.
yeah, what do you think of the qualifying?
I think it's I'll be honest with you now. The qualifying, for me, it's always a mismatch, but it really shouldn't be, because there's only a few cars that turn up. Should we say, like this fucking Moe's idiot in the fucking chat always says, "Oh yeah, but I feel like this guy's a chance. I feel like this guy's a chance." There's only 2 races for me if you have a chance.
Well, actually, Maurice didn't come out with anything. To be honest, he was
What?
going about. Maurice didn't come out about anything.
No, he's always talking about fucking.
That's what he said. That's the only thing he said.
Stephen, no, I'm talking about week in, week out. All he talks about is this player can do this racer can do that. You know, it was like, even a few days ago.
Even then, that's I don't mind that. It's his opinion. Right?
Peter Raymond, fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He said
funny.
Link. He said Link. Oh, come on, the truth.
He didn't. So do you know what? From now on, right, you can spread your comments all you want. Do you know what? I'm even gonna say it's now. You can comment as much as you want. I'm not even gonna bother listening to them, right? Because, like, you don't. If you're gonna come on and say you're gonna have your say and talk the truth and that, then come on and do it.
Talk the truth. Well, you're the bullets.
Different style, huh? I don't know. I mean, the fight for third as well. Racing Point have got a car at the back of the grid. We've got one I believe is 7th. And the just need to go back. Yeah, so it finished with Verstappen first, Bottas second, Hamilton third. Norris got 4th, Albon 5th, Sainz 6th, and Stroll 8th with Perez at the back of the grid. And in terms of Renault, they're in the Q2 slot. So it's favourites for McLaren to get third spot, which is in terms of money and financial, is huge. But the other results is Kvyat 7th, Stroll 8th, Leclerc 9th, Gasly 10th. But yeah, it's very fine margins between the top three, to be honest.
Yeah.
And there's not much difference between first and third.
Yeah, I hear you.
You say so consistent, mate, but that's his first pole of the season.
What?
The presenter just said like he's most he's just so consistent. His performances might be so his performances on during a Grand Prix might be so consistent, but I'm sorry, mate, that's his first pole position of the season, right? So I don't see how that works. But
we better enjoy it while it lasts, because tomorrow it'll be Lewis Hamilton
When
on the top step.
Well, they
Yeah.
don't take off very well at the start, the Honda and Red Bull. So he's got to make sure he's getting a good start, because their launch off the grid, it's well known that they're not good off the grid. And if the Mercedes spot a chance off the grid to get pole position, they'll take it. But
Yeah, I hear you.
yeah, but like I said, we'll come to the end of this stream. Thanks again, guys, for coming on. Thanks to everyone who's talked in the chat and everything.
Yep.
Showing support, as always. Tomorrow we have the Grand Prix itself, which will be what time with the
12:30, isn't it?
I think so. Let me just check. Right, it starts at this stream will start at 12:50 p.m. because it starts at 1. Then we've got that till then. So what I'm trying to say. Yeah, tomorrow we got that for Grand Prix, and then Sunday evening, right?
Banter FC.
Yeah, Banter FC. Arsenal play against Burnley. Right, they play at the Emirates, and we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens with that, and if Arsenal can get a result. I don't feel confident, but there you go. Right, but yeah, like I said, I'll be back then at 6:45 for that.
What, today?
No, tomorrow.
All right.
What you want about tomorrow? But
Chris, what's your Twitter?
Chris Wells 96. Say capital C and capital W, and the rest. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat then.
Chris Welch 69.
No, 96.
96. Chris Welch.
Yeah.
There he is.
But,
with my new nickname. Welty.
Put off the press show tomorrow.
No, it's not half the press show tomorrow. Actually, the hot press show, because we're playing on Wednesday against Man City in the Carabao Cup, it'll be on a Tuesday.
Yeah, all right.
You know what's happening.
No, do you know what's going to happen? No, do you know what's going to happen? Yeah, they'll beat them, and everyone will go on about it for ages. And I'm like, yeah, in a one-off game, that's great, right? I wanted you to do that in the league every week.
If you not lose to Burnley tomorrow at home, that's embarrassing. I say, yeah, but
I didn't need you to tell me that, to be honest.
Well, Liverpool beat Fulham tomorrow, hopefully. Then that will do Arsenal a favour. Because it stops Fulham closing the gap on Arsenal. Because Fulham are the closest.
They're saying it can't get any worse, for God's sake.
The mighty Fulham are closing the gap on Arsenal. Wow.
I'm sorry, 15th, and you can find things positive at the minute. What the?
well, like Ty said, of course we can be positive.
Oh, I'm not listening to what Ty said. I'm literally ain't. But yeah,
He took sense, I think. To be honest with you.
yeah.
It's,
and on that note,
it's raining.
and on that note, that's the end of that. So, thanks for everyone who's tuned in. Thanks guys for coming on. As
It was
always.
snowing.
Yeah.
Plus, I think it's been raining. So,
but even then, I'll be back. Tomorrow with the Grand Prix at 12:50, and then Arsenal Burnley stream starting at 6:45 p.m. So check that out for that. Until then, catch you guys later.
We're now.